Hi, Crazy Will here. Today we'll be talking about some ear protection for target shooting. Yes, they make some tech for the range. Stay tuned. Crazy Will from Crazy Will's Tech Show. Today, we're going to be taking a look at ear protection, particularly for the range. One of my many hobbies is I like going target shooting. And I never knew these existed until recently. I was looking for ultra thin headphones and I came across these. They're electronic headphones. Basically what they are is they have microphones on either side and they have speakers on the inside. They protect your ears as well as making you able to hear other people around you, which is really cool. Basically, you could hear people, but when you fire, this blocks out the high decibels of a gun or machinery around you or anything that would potentially hurt your ears. It's a pretty awesome piece of technology that I wanted to share on my channel. This particular one is a weird name. It's called the Walker Game Ear Electronic Earmuffs. They're adjustable like this. And they're really thin. They got these rubber inserts and they go around your head so you can't hear. So like right now I can't hear anything, I'm probably talking loud. But if you turn them on, which is a really weird experience because you hear everything so clearly. It's weird, very strange. I put the microphones up front, I'm pretty sure that's how this is supposed to be. And like I said, they're omnidirectional. They have two microphones that are omnidirectional and you're able to hear things around you. Like I'm hearing the echoing in this room. It's a really weird experience, which being able to hear while you're firing your pistol or your rifle, it's really weird. Now this offers sound protection, if you guys are familiar with it, over 89 dB. If anything loud, for example, like a gunfire, it will actually stop the microphone, and it's already protecting your ears, but it'll stop the microphone within 0.02 seconds. So like a quarter of a second just stops everything. I guess there's a baffle or something in here. I'm not really sure how they work, but it's awesome. So as soon as something loud happens, it stops it from going into the microphone and to your ears. So when you turn these off, you don't hear anything. Like I'm probably getting louder because I don't hear anything. I can barely hear my voice, and it's probably only because it's vibrating through my skull. But if I turn it on, and it has a volume control right on the side here, if I turn it on, I can hear even louder. And if I have it all the way up now, and it's really weird having it all the way up because I can hear me talk, I can hear echoing in here that I don't normally hear. Now, the actual real noise reduction rating is actually 23 dB. It got me asking a lot of questions about these headphones. One of the main questions was, is this gonna be enough ear protection? How's it gonna feel holding a rifle? Is it gonna be bumping into this? Because they're supposed to be slimmer, so is it gonna be nice and comfortable? Another question I had was this connection right here. Can I hook my headphones to it? And the answer to that one I can answer right now. Yes, you can. You can hook your phone straight to it and you can listen to music while you're at work around loud machinery, or if you're at the range like me and you just want to listen to some music. This was another thing that I was curious about because I read in reviews that it was hard to get the batteries out. It really isn't. Pull this down right here and then you just pull up on the sides of this and there's your two AAA batteries go in this, two AAA batteries. I don't know what the battery life is on this so far. I'll do a little research and I'll put something here. I've only used these once before today. They come in several colors. You can get these in black. You can get these in, my wife has a pair in teal. So, you know, it comes with teal accents, which is really nice. I believe they got the Don't Tread on Me logo ones. I went with a carbon fiber look. I like it. I thought the carbon fiber was really good. These retail for around $40 on Amazon. If you go to the other places, you could pay up to $60 or even $70 in some cases. They do also make a Bluetooth version of this as well, and those are going past $70 and almost into $100. And just in case you want to take phone calls with these, which I think would be really great, because if you're working in like a metal shop or you're working in a really noisy area, it might be really nice to be able to take a phone call or hear a phone call coming through. But like I said, I have lots of questions. That's what we're going to discover today. It's a beautiful day out. I'm going to go to the range and we're going to try several different calibers. All right, we're here at the range. We're going to give this a shot today. We're going to shoot some rounds downstream and try different calibers and see how well these work. All right, so the first caliber I went with, I'm using a little handgun 22. We're going to see how the headphones hold up to a little 22 LR. So that's what we're first going to do. Now, the second round I tried was a 9mm. So this is going to be a little bit louder because it has more gunpowder and it's a bigger projectile. So that's a 9mm. The next one that I went with was a 38 Special. Now this is quite a big round, and it should make a loud noise. Now on to the rifles. First at bat is going to be the AR platform. The first thing I noticed, I didn't have to adjust my head too much because I was able to put the buttstock against me and it wasn't bumping into my headphones, which was awesome because in the past I have these big bulky ones and they constantly would hit into that, and it was to the point when I would pull the trigger and fire the way I'm doing that it would knock back and push my earphone and I would get the boop feeling, and I just did not appreciate that. And what we're firing in that one is actually 5.56. That's a very loud round. Next up is a British 303. We're going to do a 303 British here, which is a very loud round, a very powerful round too. It'll pop you back quite a bit. And I'm really proud of this one because the first shot from this old British rifle, it's an infielder, got him right in the head, perfect from this far away. So I'm gonna do a little bragging here. I know it was probably luck, but it was pretty nice. The second shot you can see was up. Oh, it still hit him in the head, but it was still up a little bit. And then last but not least, we're doing a 12 gauge. This one, it was the only one that I could get my hands on, 12 gauge, and it is birdshot. So it should be a nice loud round. Again, with all the rifles, I had no problem with the earmuffs bumping into the stock, which I've had problems with that in the past, and I did not have it on this one. So I'm back from the range, guys. A lot of fun, a lot of fun. I always enjoy going to the range, always. I was very lucky. I had a lot of people that helped me out with this video that let me use some of their guns, was able to track down some of the ammunition. This is the only ammunition that I could kind of get my hands on to try and test these bad boys right now because, as you know, we're having an ammunition crisis, and it was kind of hard to do that. The only problem that I had with these was the 38. I felt like the 38, I did hear a little bit better than most of the rounds that I fired. Even the rifles, I didn't hear them as much as I heard the 38, and I don't know if that's because of an open cylinder. You gun guys, if you know down below, you know, leave me a comment. Tell me why you would hear that round out of 12 gauge or 303. Large calibers, didn't hear it, but the 38 I heard. So like I said, it still protected my ears. I still thought it was really good. I still feel confident wearing these. I have heard that these aren't good for indoor ranges. Maybe if you turn off the walkie-talkie part of this. I haven't tested that yet, but overall at the outdoor range where I'm majority of the time I am, these work great. You do notice everybody shooting around you a lot more because you hear, it does kind of amplify some of the people shooting. I mean, it's not hurting your ears, but you definitely hear it like in stereo. I was in a bay, and the bay next to me, which they're probably about 30 feet away, I could hear everything they were shooting, like almost like it was right next to me, you know, not where it would hurt you, but you hear it pretty well. And you hear a lot of different things. It's really amplifies the sound. I actually have a buddy of mine that bought these to actually help him with regular hearing, which was funny. But like I said, I stumbled across these and I thought it was really cool tech for the range, and I wanted to share. I thought that would be really cool. And you know, let's face it, right now, you know, gun sales are skyrocketing and there's a lot of people getting into guns right now, and I figured, you know, hey, you gotta think of safety here, guys. You gotta think of your safety, and I thought one of the greatest safeties was this. I thought it was great because, you know, when I go to the range, me and my wife like to go a lot, and it's nice that we can communicate and we're not both going what, or trying to take the earphone off while other people are shooting around us. We can actually communicate with each other, and we really enjoy that because it's nice to be able to talk to one another. You know, we tell each other, oh, you gotta hit, or you gotta move to the left more, you gotta move to the right more. And, you know, simple things like, hey, I'm going down range. You know, you want to be able to hear things when you're at the range. So I got these, I think, for $42. Really think it's well worth it. I give them a 5 out of 5, guys. Beats the hell out of my old headphones, and they were just basic headphones, and they cost me, I think I paid about $20 for those, and they were by Winchester, and they're awesome. They block out all the noise, but it also blocks out everybody talking, so you always feel like you're underwater talking to people, and it's a hard time to listen. And this is really one of those, I feel, for the range, if you're a regular shooter, a no-brainer. I'm mad at myself that I didn't discover these sooner. I don't know how old these are, but it's a really nice piece of equipment for the range. That's it for me, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe if this helped you in any way, and ring that bell if you want to get more notifications about my tech videos. And remember, you can do anything if you put your mind to it. Later, guys. It's over. That's it, guys. I mean, there's other videos up there, or if you want to do me a huge favor, click the like button, or subscribe button's even better.